Hello, everyone. This is Grace from VanHack once again, bringing this time a very interesting, successful case. So, Matheus, a QA engineer from Brazil, who started working remotely and then relocated to Toronto, Canada. Hello, Matheus. Welcome.
Hey Grace, hey everyone. So first, thank you for the opportunity to be here and share my story as well. As you said, my name is Matheus. I'm QA engineer, and then I have been working on that field for a couple of years, 4 years now. And just recently, I moved here to Canada, Toronto.
Awesome. And how's it been so far? Too cold?
Yeah, not too cold yet. I got it in the summer. It was actually super hot, as hot as Brazil, but now it's getting crazy cold.
Awesome. Oh, Matheus is really interesting. And we were just like chatting briefly, and you mentioned that was the only position you applied for. Well, two actually, right? So, how was the
Yes.
process for you? Because I imagine it was things moved really fast, right?
Yeah, it was actually super fast. I have been following VanHack for a while. I've saw many job openings, but I've never actually tried to apply. I thought it wasn't the time. I wasn't good enough, to be honest. But then someday I just decided to go for it. I applied for two. And the first one that I applied for, which is the company that I'm currently working, they accept me. I got an email like a couple of minutes after application for the first part of the interviewing process, and then things just move it super fast from there.
Nice. Great. And was it your first international job? And if it wasn't, how did you decide starting applying for international jobs?
Okay, so it wasn't my first international job. I had been working for a company in the US for 2 years, but they did have a branch in Brazil. So my team itself, everyone they were from the US. So I was working remotely all that time. I the first time that the beginning of the process, to be honest, it was because I would like to move to a different country.
Mhm.
But on that company, it was out of the table. So I was there mainly to improve my English, improve my skills, and then move forward.
Right. But it's just like I believe a lot of differences, at least from my end, when I was working for international companies versus being there. So can
Yeah.
you share a little bit of the challenges that you had in some of the things that you struggle a little bit to adapt?
And working online, you said?
Yeah, working online and then now that you were there, right? How long ago did you relocate again?
Okay. So I started working here a year and 2 months, something like that, and I reallocate 5 months ago. So it was 7 months. Not seven, but not too many months working from Brazil since we started the immigration process. What took most part of that time, it was just the legal process to get all the documents done.
Mhm.
Um, but then when I got here, it was really fun, to be honest. All the people that I was only seeing from the screen, they were in person, and that was really good.
Right. And what about what changed in your life? Not only professionally, but personal. Anything that you would like to share?
Let's see. Watching. I'm going out a lot with my wife, so we had like a bucket list, a giant bucket list of everything we wanted to do once we were here in Canada. We have been following a lot of YouTubers from different parts of Canada, but mainly in Toronto. So when we got here, so all of the streets that we were always seeing on Google Street View and on the videos, we have been like we're here now. We're not just watching. So we already did the full package. We travel a lot in Toronto, all the touristic places, everything. We've all the weekends so far, these past 5 months, I'll book it with a bunch of activities.
Easy. And what about in your professional side? Of course, this is a big accomplishment for you because I know you were looking for it. But what else would you like to highlight about everything that changed it, or something that you say, Grace, I'm really proud of this specific point?
I would say the thing that I'm most proud of is just to be here. It was a goal for me since I was a kid. It started because I wanted to move to a country where video games were cheaper when I was a kid. And then when I got a little bit older and now I'm into cars, and cars here are cheaper than in Brazil. And then I start dating, I got married, and now it's like um, safety, a good place to raise my family and everything. So with that in mind, I think that's the most important thing for me at the moment.
Awesome. Really happy for you. And well, I was even it was so fast that you didn't even have a mock interview. So I cannot even like check in. So I didn't have time to prepare you, but that's so good. That worked well. So well, considering how fast it was, you had to prepare by yourself. So I would like you to share with whoever is watching us now, what was the some of the key points for success that you believe that really worked, that you implemented in your interview process that made you get there where you are right now.
Okay, so I like to say it's hard, but try not to get nervous. So when I get too nervous, I will just lost 95% of my English. So that really a bummer. So the 2 years that I have been working into an American company, it helped me a lot. It built that for me. Um, just try. I have been seeing a bunch of different roles, but I've never actually applied for those because I thought I wasn't good enough. I thought it wasn't, it was not going to be possible. So the day I decided to try it, and then I really tried. I was practicing by myself with my wife, talking English, doing the mock interviews with her.
Yeah.
And when the time came for the interview, I was like 100% on it, on the technical challenge, the coding challenge. I did like the best I could at the moment, and
Mhm.
thankfully it was enough.
That's so great. Thank you, Matheus, for sharing. Yeah, so the key is a persistence, as you mentioned, and also, yeah, for sure, the emotional is a very big factor in the interview
For sure
process.
it is. Yeah,
It's I always say that is a mind game, right? And it doesn't need to be because the most prepared you are, the most comfortable and confident you're gonna feel, right?
yeah, that's true.
Great. So, well, Matheus, in the name of the VanHack team, I just would like to thank you for being here today and sharing your success case. I wish all the great things, all the fun trips for you and your wife. And yeah, anything that you need, be in touch with us. And for whoever's watching, well, as you can see, we have the opposites. We have the extremes here. Candidates who apply for so many other jobs, and if I always say it's a matter of timing, right? Right place, right time. So Mateus was in the right place, right time, and you never know if you don't apply for it. So go for it, apply for it, and be in touch with us. Have a great day.